What's going on, guys? Back for a quick recap, and we might possibly take this trade live. As you can see by my P&L, has not been a great day, but to be honest, it makes it look worse than it actually is. Um, Started to tilt, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. I don't even know if I should be taking this. Maybe I'll take it on paper. We'll see though, because it's a good trade. Delivering. I'm just not sure if we have SMT. But I'm not going to risk much at all. I'd go in with 1 micro. Check the 1 minute. We'd even get a clean inverse, so we'll have to wait. The low is 1059. 1059. Yeah. We'll see though. While that's playing out, let's see. I'm not even truly sure. Show. Whoa. Okay. This looks way worse than it is. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, a minute 20 till close, and we'll go in with 1 if it closes nicely. Break even right here. TP up here. Stop loss is gonna be tight. Let's see though. Okay. Well, this is real fucking confusing. Okay. So here, I took 2 break even, I think. Three-minute inverse, yeah, okay. Just want to keep an eye on this. Okay, maybe I take these executions off because this is ridiculously confusing. And I'll just try to remember exactly where I took them. This is looking decently clean though. 17 seconds till close. 1 micro, tight stop, risking 70 max. Not looking like we're gonna get it though. Not a good reaction. 3 minute, we have nothing. Inverse to 1, but I don't care because that other 1 minute fair value gap is way too close right above it. So what I would like to see is this hold. This hold and then a nice closure above. But anyway, I'm trying to get into it, but this is obviously pretty distracting. 1 minute till close. Okay, let's see. So first off, we come in this morning, we dump. I definitely missed a trade up here, right? There was a 30-second that was absolutely beautiful that I'll get into. I think it was this, right? 9:30. Oh my god, this is stressful. Let's see. Only 3 minutes into the recording. Okay. Well, actually, first, we're just going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to get rid of this for now. 5 minute imbalance is what we're delivering from. I don't even think we'll get the close above on this. We might. That's a good reaction. Nice bottom wick. But I want to see a pretty good close above. And then okay. Stop, I'll put right here, 42. TP up here. Break even. These highs. This might be a terrible trade, and this might fit directly into the title. We're just going to say something about tilting, right? Because I don't even know if I should be taking this trade, but I don't think it's bad. Sweep liquidity into a 5-minute imbalance. Good break-even point. Got multiple highs up here that we could sweep. My only problem with this is that I'm already down. You know what I mean? And it looks like we're going to immediately get stopped out, which is okay because of how tight my stop loss is. It probably tapped the 1 minute. Okay. Yep. Okay. We're done. Let's see. Lock that count. Oh, God. That's terrible. So I wanted to say in this video that I'd learned to control my emotions a little bit, but it turns out I didn't. I'm definitely done for the day. Account's locked down almost 300 on the day. It's pretty stressful, right? But only down 400 on the account. And when I go over these trades, you guys will see why I'm really not too stressed out about it. So we'll get into that now. Technically, I got class, but I'm just going to record the video. I've never skipped this class before, so it's alright. Okay, well, we'll start with that one, right? So, on the day, we come down, obviously, absolutely tank off open, nothing new. Do it approximately every single day that market opens. We had news at 10, so I was kind of skeptical about trading prior to that. And I was at the gym, so it was a little difficult to try to pay attention and find a trade. Obviously, let's see, this morning you could have gotten a trade, I believe. Hold on, give me a sec. This 1 minute doesn't look bad, right? Sweep liquidity, when is this? Right at open. A clean inverse fair value gap right there. If you get in, you can target this, or like you have all this liquidity right here, right? So let's see if there's like a good target on a higher time frame. Like some of these lows right here prior to this, obviously, because I'm pretty sure that's just a pretty big imbalance. Yeah, so like if you wanted to target any of these prior to this, that'd probably be fine because there's a chance that it might reverse right here. 30-minute. I can't believe I just did that. But I didn't think that was a bad trade. It's 11, so like, I guess not great price action, but I'm definitely, well, I can't even trade for the rest of the day, so obviously I'm done. But anyway, sorry, kind of hard to concentrate. Obviously, unfortunate day, right? To say the least. Let's see though. Okay, so that short in the morning you could have taken 933, right? 933 is the high. We'll check it real quick. I don't want this to be a crazy long recap. SMT, 1 minute inverse. You have a change in state delivery on this candle, but obviously I would have been in prior to that. We'll see if we have anything in 30-second. Yeah, so if you enter off the change of state, like you don't have the greatest entry, but personally I would get in right off the inverse. It's a clean play. I just wasn't really paying attention right there, and with news in mind, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to take a trade. But yeah, so that was a clean play right there. You make money. There was a 30-second though that was unbelievable that I really wanted to take. I just missed it by like, it was ridiculous. I barely missed the play. I think it was this one right here. This one, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so off open. This was right before the short you could have taken. You could have played both sides perfectly. I think this was play of the day, in my opinion. I missed it by like maybe a candle or so, right? So I saw a dump right at open, which is perfect. I think that's like Judas swing or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Boom, dump. We sweep liquidity. Let's see if there's SMT. There probably is. Even if there's not, this plays like, oh, I'm tripping. This play is crazy clean. Yep, like, oh my gosh. This is why sometimes, like, I go to the gym in the morning, so I'm pretty distracted while I'm there. But, like, this is why I feel like I should just chill in my room till later and then go to the gym later. So boom, SMT, sweep liquidity obviously. And I was literally staring at the charts at this point, but I missed this 30-second by like 30 seconds, right? That is a perfect inverse. Like there's momentum, V shape, basically like Dodgy says. You enter right there, I mean, you're golden. Obviously you target these highs, bunch of relative equal highs, right? Easy TP, I mean, you're in the trade for like 2 minutes. Zero drawdown. You can place your TP wherever you want. I mean, your stop loss wherever you want. But like, I was so mad that I missed this. Because I think I was looking at the 1 minute was what happened. Like I saw this and I was like, okay, like maybe I could find a play in the 1 minute. It'd be a worse RR, right? But I could get in around here, TP up here. Wouldn't be a bad play. Obviously it flew through there and I did not know that on the 30-second I had already missed the perfect entry. So I personally think that's play of the day. Obviously you could have gone short right after and it would have worked perfect as well. At that point, after that happened, I think I was more so just waiting for a play. So showed you guys the one that I took live. I mean, you saw that. Yeah, absolutely obliterated. Showed you the 2 from this morning that I didn't take, but I should have. And then this one. So I took like 2 break-even trades, and I should have been done when these didn't hit. Like today sounds so much worse than it actually was. Like when I tell you that I took good trades at first, I did, right? I was break even, and then I took one stupid loss because I got in early. And actually, I don't remember what my other loss was other than the one that I took with you guys, because I lost like 170, right? Now leaves 100. So we'll see. We'll get into it. But anyway, so I was looking at this. Boom, we come into a 4-hour at the 10 o'clock candle. So in my head, I'm thinking possible power of 3 at 4 o'clock open low, high close, which looks like it's going to happen, right? So boom, we tap in. That was the purple rectangle that I got rid of before. We have this 3-minute inverse and these relative equal highs, which were my target. That was my target. This was my break even. We'll see. I think this was SMT. 1018 was the low right there. I think there was some type of SMT because it was a good play. Yeah, okay. And this is what I mean, like the title is going to make this video sound so much worse than it was, because this is a good trade. SMT delivering from a 4-hour imbalance. We have beautiful wicks down here, so it's telling us it's pretty bullish, right? That we've possibly found a bottom. We get a nice momentum candle up, inverse it. Once again, I enter right there, right? Right after it inverses, I enter. I'm targeting these relative equal highs. Stop right there. Well, actually, I end up getting stopped out here, right? So I take this. We get a nice wick again, so I'm like, okay, this really could be the trade. I went in with 2. I think 2 cons. Yep. 2 cons. And like, this is what I mean when I say it wasn't bad. Like, I was up like almost 300 right here. So like, if it would have hit this, it would have made me like 300 something. But I'm up like 200 something at this point. Almost 300. It covers the loss from day 1 and gives me profit. So I'm chilling. It's break even already, so like it's stress free, whatever. And let's see. I'm pretty sure ES didn't even sweep this either. So 948. Obviously stress free, but like I want to see it hit. So there's not even SMT up there. It didn't sweep it yet. 1042. Oh, that doesn't even matter. Um, well, I think this is SMT, but that's after my play. But just unfortunate, right? And after that, I really should be done. Like if something like that doesn't work, I think that's A plus in my opinion. We're in a 4-hour imbalance. We have swept a lot of liquidity. We have great wicks on the bottom. Inverse fair value gap. We probably have like it's a change in state delivery. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for, right? So I obviously went break even. Like I was so close to TP, but at the same time, like could I have closed for almost $300 and I would have been in profit on the account for sure? But that would have been stupid. Granted, I ended up tilting, so like that was even more stupid. But boom, so that's break even. Once that happened, I'm still bullish because I thought that was a great play. So then what I see happen, I took another trade like almost immediately after it. I was like leaving the gym while all of this was happening, so it was pretty hectic. But I think this was another trade that I took. So I just want to make sure. And this is one that I lost and got back in on. I'm pretty sure. So that was when I got out for break even. This one I got in with 3 cons. Because I was so like sure of it, you know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. So this is what happened here. I'll go over real quick. I took 2 trades within this one thing. So this is where I started to tilt, right? And obviously it only got worse. And like at this point, I never should have traded. But we'll see. So I got stopped out, break even, from this trade. But I was like absolutely not. I think that's a great trade. And I walk into my room after the gym, and I shit you not, I turn on my computer, and this is what pops up. We sweep this liquidity into a 3-minute or 5-minute or something. Into a 5-minute. All right, yep. Perfectly tap into a 5-minute. And I see this on the 32nd. That's just the first thing that popped up, and I'm like, I don't want to miss a play. So I immediately get in. Like, as soon as my computer turns on, I immediately hit buy. Obviously, that didn't work. Granted, I don't think it's a bad play. Let's see, 1037 is a low, but I'll explain why it was a bad play. What? 1037. But I think this is SMT, right? I believe. 38 is lower. But I'll explain real quick why it was still a bad trade. Oh, no. So I don't know if there's SMT. There might have been some over here, but I mean, nonetheless, it doesn't really matter because of what I'm about to show you. So yes, it was a clean inverse on the 32nd. But what I failed to realize was that the 1 minute was not closed yet. And let me just tell you, the 30-second close, in that next 30 seconds for that 1 minute, dumped. Like, it was so high up, and the wick was crazy. Like, the top wick went, like, this doesn't even look bad, but it went, like, all the way down here, obviously. And I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, are you serious? Like, the 30-second looked so clean, and the 1 minute just couldn't hold up for 30 seconds, right? Because I feel like if the 1 minute holds and closes up here, we don't get this. Granted, this is nice, right? This is not bad, which I think, oh, that's why I end up getting back in, but because I got in early. And that's why I said I started to tilt. So boom, I ended up getting stopped out for a loss. I don't know if I can like pull up my losses. Okay. Here we go. Is this all today? No. What's today, the 3rd? These are my break evens, I think. Basically, right? I think so. This is my first loss, which I think was the 32nd. Yeah, was the 32nd loss. Was it a stupid trade? Yes. Did I learn my lesson? Yes. Don't get in early if the higher time frame did not close yet. If I waited for the higher time frame, which I did when I re-entered, it ended up being break even, so it saves me, right? which I mean sucks anyway. But so it pulls back, immediately taps me out because my stop is like right at the bottom of this wick or the bottom of the candle. We immediately take back off, and I'm pretty sure that I entered. Let's see, like not right after. Yeah, not right at the 1 minute close, but I saw this, and then I saw that it reacted nicely to the fair value gap. So once it pulled back up, I re-entered, thinking that it wasn't a bad trade because technically it's not. If I would have gotten on the 1 minute, this I would not be talking about this in a bad way right now because it was break even anyway. So we go up. Let's see. I'm not. This might have been break even. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But either way, this might have been break even. This one of the recent highs, right? And I was again targeting this. Unfortunately, this ended up being SMT. So ES came up and swept this, which could have been a potential TP. I wanted to see these highs, these relative equal highs, get swept, and it looks like they're going to, which is unfortunate. I mean, in a sense of I lost money, but it still happened. I'm glad that I'm reading the charts properly, which like is my biggest thing. I read it properly, and I just started to tilt because I knew I was missing out. But it doesn't matter anyway. So it ended up being SMT, ES swept this, and it ended up going back down. It's break even. Didn't really bother me all that much. Which is why I'm saying, like, if I just didn't take this trade, the 30-second, if I waited for the 1 minute, that saves me $180, right? And then what? I'm down $80 on the day, $200 on the account. That's absolutely nothing. Considering this trade, this is the worst part. My first trade that I showed you that was break even, I'm almost up 300. This trade, I was up like 100 something, or probably like $100 to $200. Both of those, if either one of those hit, the account's in profit, right? Which is what sucks the most because I know that I know what I'm doing, but obviously just wasn't in my cards today. That being said, I got stopped out at break even again, and I'm like, yo, are we dead ass right now? Like, none of these are hitting for me. So at that point, that's when I really started to tilt. Like, that early entry was a tilt, but not terrible because it was only 100, like 80 or whatever. So stop loss was pretty tight. And then boom, okay. So then when I realized that this was SMT, right? I took, which is ridiculous. This 2 minute. This 2 minute wasn't bad. I think I took it on the 1 minute though. I lost $52. Damn. I didn't even realize I lost that much. 2 minute doesn't look bad, right? And if I took the 2 minute, yeah, I would have been break even. Like, there's a lot of break even trades for me today. But so I saw that and I started to tilt. And this still isn't a bad trade, really. Like, other than it's me tilting, delivering, SMT, inverse fair value gap. We have some relative equal lows right before an imbalance. So that was kind of my target, was those. My problem was that I got in on the 1 minute because I got in late. I didn't really see it. And I saw this huge candle. And so I saw the inverse technically on the 2 minute. I don't know about the 3. Yeah, so 2 minute inverse. 1 minute change in state of delivery. And I was like, okay, this is not bad. I think this wants the lows. So I enter because I'm tilting. Ridiculous of me. And it immediately starts to go up. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yo, what am I doing? Like, this is against everything that I've like worked towards. Like, why put myself in a deeper hole when I know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? Like, I know that I can make money doing this. And I know like how to read the charts and whatnot. It's just not going my way today. But why put myself in a deeper hole? So at that point, I was just looking to close that trade break even because I think I was down $180 right then, right? So I was like, okay, If I lose 20, I'm still under the 200 daily loss. That's like my kind of rule. I try to keep it between like 150, 200 just to give myself enough trades before max loss. Um, and so I wanted to take it around break even. I wasn't in profit. Like, I was in profit for a second, and then I was like $40 down, $50 down, and I didn't realize that I lost 50. I'm not really sure how I lost that, because I thought I closed at like 34, but it must have like slipped right as I was closing it. So I lost 50 there. But I was glad that I closed it, because my stop loss when I took the trade was like $90. But I was like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And technically it would have been break even if I held, yes, but like, fuck that. I didn't deserve to take that trade. It wasn't smart by any means. Did it end up hitting TP? Yeah, but I don't care. It would have been break even for me, and I shouldn't have been dumb enough to take that trade. And then the final trade was the one that I took live, which obviously did not work out. And like, I so badly want to find a trade in this. I can just feel myself itching, but like, there's no reason to. I mean, like, there's so many trades today, but at the same time, like, this doesn't look the greatest either. We're kind of just ranging, but there was so many trades. Obviously I took a bunch, and if we weren't range trading, my 2 break evens would have hit. I would have been done for the day, 100%. I know that for a fact. I told myself, if this hits, my first trade would have been for like 350. I would be in profit like what? Like $200, $210 on the account. I promise you I would have been done. I'm only tilting when I lose. I would have been able to lock the account, been done for the day if I took it, because I mean, who wants to post a YouTube video talking about me doing terrible? Like, all like in his bad mentality, but in my head I was like, yo, I'm about to post this YouTube video. It's gonna be great because I get to say I made $320, like, boom. But no, now I gotta post this video and I'm like, oh, I tilted, lost mad bread. Which, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Learning for sure, and I can journal this and tell myself, you need, like, I know to wait for the closure of higher time frame. I just didn't do it, right? But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I'm definitely gonna get off the charts after this video. I got work in a little bit anyway. Just definitely an unfortunate day because there was money to be made for sure. And like, if I took that 30-second this morning, I mean, that's a beautiful trade. That's A++. Zero stress involved. And my other trades, my 2 break even, I think A+. I mean, it completely checks off every box on my checklist. Just didn't work out, and once I saw that, I should have closed the charts. If you take an A+ setup and it doesn't work when it's supposed to, you close the charts. And I didn't. What's this? Oh, this was my first trade from day one. This $6 one was me figuring out how Top Step X works on mobile, because like I said, I go to the gym in the morning, so I'm not at my computer, I'm not at my setup, and I didn't want to miss trades. So I was just figuring out how to like set TPs and stop losses and stuff like that. So that doesn't really count. I just was figuring it out and just took like an almost break even trade. It was like $4 after fees. And then break even. And too early. That's super to me. I never should have lost that. And then break even. And at that point, so if I didn't take this, then it's a break even trade, right? And then I take this. Let's say I still take this. It would have been a break even trade because I closed this. Why? Because I was tilting, right? So if I didn't take this loss and I only took this break even trade, then I'm currently down 0. I'm up $4 on the day. So if I take this, I would have held it instead of closing because I knew in my head that I was tilting. So boom, another break even. And then this, the $37 loss. Tap in here. Pretty sure is where I took it, right? I think I took it on the 1 minute, I imagine, which look at this chop. It was horrid. This is a nice trade right here. Possible SMT. I should have just taken that trade. I mean, $30 doesn't save me anything, right? 1044. But I should have just stopped. 1044. Yep, SMT. Huge momentum candle to the downside, targeting relative equal lows. Smashes. Break even probably here. You obviously don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I mean, lots of money to be made in the market today. And I imagine a lot of you guys did that. You know what I'm saying? 2 minute looks very clean. SMT, 2 minute inverse, boom, you're in. Break even right here, TP. But like I said, it's kind of range trading. So like nothing's really being swept other than the huge dump in the morning. Like this was good, and then we kind of just been ranging. I mean, it is lunchtime, but even like 10 to 11 was ranging a little bit. Definitely unfortunate day. While I am bothered with how I reacted, I'm just glad it's only $270. It could have been so much worse. You know what I mean? Like $270 is only $70 over my daily limit that I would like to have, which I think I'm going to figure out how to set. Personal daily loss. Okay. You're already locked out. Personal daily profit. So I think 250. You have unsaved changes. Oh. I think I have to set that every single day, but that's alright. I don't care. 250. That'll be my max loss. Because what? You can lose $2,000 on the account. So how many trades does that give me? It gives me about 8 trades. 8 trades of losing straight in a row. And honestly, so we've lost what? 2 trades, but only 130 and 270. So 270 plus 130, 400. So that's not even, technically speaking, that's not even two $250 losses. So I still have lots of breathing room. I mean, like you guys see, like I quote unquote tilted a little bit, and I'm only down $400. And this one trade that went break even, if it hits, that almost brings me back to break even on the account. So that's why I'm really not that worried, because it sounds so much worse than it actually is, because day one I barely lost anything. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed the honesty. Like I said, this is really just to track my journey. I want you to see how it actually is. Trading is not an easy game, but there's so much money to be made, so much freedom to have, and that's what I truly love about it. So yeah, for sure, leave me a comment. Let me know what trades you guys took, because I know a lot of you definitely made money today, and I love to see that. So let me know what I could do better. If you guys did anything the same as me, let me know, because I know there's probably people in the same boat as me. But yeah, with that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you enjoy the few videos that I put out. And yeah, peace.